Hello everyone, today we are going to take a detailed look at this LEGO icon set, Tudor Corner. So this is the latest LEGO Modular Buildings, contains 3,266 pieces and read at 400 New Zealand dollars. It also comes with 7 minifigures. Because there's so much to talk about the set itself, let's kick off by looking at the minifigures first. These are the 7 minifigures included in this set. According to the box art, this is the waitress, you've got the chef, you've got the clockmaker, you've got the guy from the sewing store, I call him the tailor, the chimney sweeper, and this is probably just a customer on one of the shop, and also one lady renting the flat on top. So there are no new exclusive parts for the minifigures, so we're not going to take a detail on the individual one, but you do get some uncommon pieces like this head here and also this torso over here. Although the chimney sweeper worth a close look because I like how they use the pure black top for for the outfit, and then you got this hood over here. I also find it pretty interesting to use this gear piece for the equipment to sweep the chimney. You also get to build this pretty cool ride here. You've got this green color, I think, which is a new variant of this piece here. And I like the build of this carriage here, which you can feed a kitten. And this kitten is a new color variant of the kitten piece. So it's always good to get a new color variant of existing animal pieces. With the minifigures out of the way, it's time to take a look at the building itself. The Tudor Corner is actually one of the most beautiful modular, in my opinion. Has a really nice look on the outside, and because a corner building, of course, one side you don't get much, but the way it's set up, the structure is actually pretty cool and very uncommon compared to the rest of the modular building. So it's really stand out in terms of it looks. I particularly like the outside of the restaurant, and it's a very interesting technique to have an angle across the base plate like this. You can see some interesting building technique for the flowers. You got a print here for the name of the restaurant. There's another print that I like very much, which is the menu of the restaurant. If I zoom in a little bit more, you can see how detailed the print of the menu is. Another print here for the haberdashery, which is selling some sewing goods, which we will take a look of the interior later on. Even the stair going up to the second level, which is the clockmaker workshop, is also really nicely done. I also use a new pieces to create this pattern here, which I appreciate very much. At the back, you do have a rubbish bin and also another kitten, so they include 2 kittens in this modular building. Another brilliant technique to create all this texture at different details, and then got a new, I think it's a new print for the clock here with the Roman alphabet, or well, Roman numbers to show the clock here. I think it's a really nice print. While the way to create these patterns are not new, but they execute it in a way that is looking very different and refreshing compared to some earlier builds. You can say the roof is a bit bland, but well, I like the fact that it has a wide surface area for you to place lots of minifigures. Now it's time to remove, each level, so we can take a look at the interior. So here, how you remove the roof. By removing the roof, you can see plenty of details inside this attic flat, which is really nice with some, cool, furniture. I like the sofa. There's some parts here for the cat. The way that it creates this cat climbing asset is really cool. You also got some the faucet here with the I think the water tap. You got the door to go outside, very small balcony. Again, there are more things for the cat to climb on, but also this is going up to the roof as well. You've got a tile here with a print indicate there's a shelf with some ladders and some other equipment, and we've got a very nicely done bookshelf, which is pretty common in this type of building, so nothing new here. But you've got a very cool things where this person here is keeping 2 beetles, and the way that it create the aquarium type tanks to keep the beetle is really nice. Now, of course, there's stairs to go down the way that creating flooring pattern is also very unique as well. Unfortunately, because they use existing piece to create this gap for the stair to come up, so you do get this additional part here which serves no purpose. It will be a lot more smoother without this, but I'm okay with that. Time to remove the top levels is pretty easy to remove, just like any other modular buildings. To review the interior of the clock makers. Inside the clock maker is full of details. You've got this workbench here and using the magnifying glass, because in order to make watch and clocks you need really precise manufacturing techniques to do it. And throughout this level, you get multiple style of clocks and watches around, and it's actually pretty fun to build all these different style of clocks. And you can actually replicate all this technique and replace the clock in some other buildings if you want to. And now it's time to remove the second level so we can take a look at the restaurant and the haberdashery. To be honest, I'm impressed with the design of the restaurant. It really creates, a really, English style pub. Maybe English not the right word, but you get what I mean. You've got this bar bench here with some bacon and egg breakfast and some really huge lamb here. On this side, you have the coffee machine and velvet beverage on the bench. While the kitchen is very small, it has enough details. It's not really that easy to access because it's really tight, but makes sense for this type of restaurant. Now you do have a toilet over here. Originally when I was building it, I thought, oh, it's gonna be very hard to access the toilet, which kind of having the same problem with the jazz club. But later on I realized that you can actually access the toilet by removing the staircase here, but it's not that easy to remove. But you see there's a space for you to remove it, but I think I kind of damaged a little bit. Maybe I should just stop the camera and remove it to show you. And this is how you access the restaurant toilet. So it's an improvement from the jazz club, and you can put this back quite easily as well. And finally, we have the haberdashery with lots of textile and also hand different small sewing goods selling. But while it is very detailed with lots of things to sell, but if you have noticed, I think it's to ease the accessibility towards the shop. But as you can see, even though you've got the range hood here, I don't think I want to buy anything from this shop because there's a big gap between the kitchen and also the haberdashery, which means no matter how strong this range hood is, all this smell from the kitchen and also from the restaurant will probably get into whatever they're selling here. So I don't recommend you buy anything from this shop. There's one last thing I forgot to talk about earlier when going through the second level is that this door here from the clockmaker workshop, there's something, a storage, and you've got a very cool vacuum cleaner build. And this is Tudor Corner, the latest LEGO modular building. I absolutely love this. I think it's one of the most beautiful looking modular buildings to date. And then it has a very fun build. To be honest, I did bought the Natural Museum recently, but just by looking at it, I still think this one looks better in terms of building experience, because if you remember my review on the jazz club, that while the jazz club looks really nice, the building experience is a little bit repetitive compared to earlier modular buildings. But this time round, you don't get, well, not you, but I didn't get that feeling. So it's actually a pretty cool build with lots of new building techniques and printed parts, plus the details I appreciate a lot. If you're a fan of beautiful LEGO buildings or collectors of the modular building series, this is a must-have for you. And I find no reason to not recommend this set. So let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And of course, don't forget to check out the video of me building this set